And we welcome you back to the Les Schwab Plains Center broadcast booth for today's presentation of Evanston Lady Red Devil basketball. Good afternoon, everybody. Or excuse me, this is the boys playing, not the girls. Apologies. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Elan, Olliff, bringing you the action live from Green River High School, where the Red Devils will take on the Grace Grizzlies. It should be a very fun afternoon as Grace comes in with a record of 5-2. Your Evanston Red Devils with a record of 1 win and 4 losses, and that win coming against Farson on day 1 of the 2022 Les Schwab Plains Tire Tournament. Going to give a quick shout out to our sponsors today. This broadcast brought to you in part by Ellingford Brothers, Walmart, Downhill Metering, Eatery, Bear River Dental, Westar Printing, Brian's Muffler, Trona Valley Federal Credit Union, Rocky Mountain Yeti, the Come On In Casper, the University of Wyoming, Uinta County School District Number 1, Evanston Community Health Center, Freeway Tire, Ready, T-Bar Body Shop, Rocky Mountain Sign, First American Title, Mountain West Business Solutions, the Best Western in Dunmar Inn and Legal Tender Restaurant, Western Wyoming Community College and BOCES, Dr. McKay Frankum, My Local Radio, and Dr. Todd Hoover. We're going to step aside. When we come back, we'll have our scene set brought to you today by El Paso All-American and Mexican Restaurant on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
Taking care of yourself is important through all stages of life. Evanston Community Health Centers offers a holistic approach to a healthy body and mind that includes education, prevention, and networking. We offer medical, behavioral health, nutrition, and pharmacy services. We accept most insurance, including Medicaid, Medicare, and have a sliding scale discount plan. Choose Evanston Community Health Center. Call 307-789-8290.
Fresh and flavorful ingredients are what makes the best restaurants great. At El Paso All-American and Mexican Restaurant, each entree is prepared with only the freshest and tastiest ingredients. The menu includes everything from tacos to steak, fresh fruit waffles to omelets, and mouth-watering burgers to sandwiches. Come in and enjoy a meal today at the new El Paso All-American and Mexican Restaurant inside the log cabin on Bear River Drive.
And we welcome you back to the Les Schwab Plains Tire broadcast booth for First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN. It's time for our El Paso All-American and Mexican Restaurant scene set. El Paso, the best in the West, and if you're looking for a late lunch, we highly recommend stopping by El Paso. Try their rib-eye tacos. That's what I got last time, as they were absolutely delicious, and they are showing the Evanston Red Devil games on the big screen over at the restaurant. So stop in, get some food, and enjoy the game. Well, for the Evanston Red Devils, again, they come in with a record of 1 win, 4 losses. And for Grace, a 5-2 record. Grace out of Idaho. They lost to Riverton yesterday in a fairly one-sided affair for the Wolverines. Evanston, on the other hand, looking to bounce back from a big loss of their own against Thunder Basin. Red Devils definitely have a lot to work with and have a lot of potential and talent, as the JV team on the boys' side has been almost unstoppable throughout the last couple of days, as they went and beat both Thunder Basin's JV team yesterday and earlier today. When I left the JV game, they had a 20-point lead on the Grace JV team. So there's definitely talent, there's definitely potential there. Now it's all about putting it together under the big lights. That is your El Paso All-American and Mexican Restaurant seat set, brought to you by El Paso All-American and Mexican Restaurant, the best in the West. We're going to step aside. When we come back, we'll have more of our pregame show. Evanston versus Grace. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
Hey, Mark Anderson here from Base Camp Evanston, and we're here to outfit your adventure. Whether it's RVs and trailers, power sports, or the gear to take it to the next level, visit Basecamp Evanston and discover how we're outfitting adventure today.
Signage is a critical part of your business. It helps customers find your front door. Rocky Mountain Sign will provide you with expertly designed signs, LEDs, channel letters, as well as skillfully cut signage using wood, metal, plastic, and other mediums to help your customers find you with high-quality signage. Using the best technology, designs, and installation by Rocky Mountain Sign. Your signage says a lot about your business. Work with the professionals at Rocky Mountain Sign, 243 7th Street in Evanston, Wyoming.
And we welcome you back to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball on mylocalradio.com and KNYN. Elan, Olliff coming to you live from the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth here at Green River High School, about an hour and a half drive away from Evanston. Red Devils take on the Grizzlies in the boys' final game of the 2022 Flaming Gorge Classic, and then they will be off until December 30th when we'll play that always fun game against Mountain View, this one taking place in Mountain View. Coming up next, we've got our Ellingford Brothers Get to Know Your Red Devils segment. Ellingford Brothers, for all your cement, sand, gravel, and steel fabrication needs, call Ellingford Brothers in Evanston, 307-789-1515. We're going to go ahead and play that interview that we had with Evanston senior on the girls basketball team, Hallie Brady, and we'll hear from Miss Brady after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
The perfect mix of different ingredients can create the most delicious creation. Successful people have the ability to bring many different individuals together who work, collaborate, show kindness, use problem-solving skills, and include each individual's talents and gifts to create new inventions, compose beautiful music, and find ways to make the world a better place. At Uintah County School District Number 1, we work together every day to promote student success. Uintah County School District Number 1, Pathway to Excellence.
Quality is the one thing that you can always count on when you do business with Ellingford Brothers in Evanston. Whether you're looking for strong, high-quality cement for construction, sand and gravel for road base, a cement trough or critter ladder for your livestock, or steel fabrication including custom towing packages, bumpers, and other vehicle accessories, you always get high-quality products and friendly, knowledgeable service at Ellingford's. Stop in today, 199 County Road, Evanston.
Welcome to Get to Know Your Red Devils, presented by Ellingford Brothers. Today I'm joined by player on the Evanston Lady Red Devils, Hallie Brady. And Hallie, because of injury, you didn't get to play your junior year. How excited are you to go out and play your senior year now?
I'm very excited, especially just getting back and playing on the court with all my teammates. Like, it's a lot of work, but it's also a ton of fun and rewarding too. So I'm pumped.
Awesome. All right. So I don't know if you've heard the show before, but I've got 10 random getting to know you questions. They're fun, no pressure type questions. So you just need to pick 4 numbers between 1 and 10, and those will be your interview questions. Sound good?
Uh-huh.
All right. So what are we going to start out with?
8.
8. What is a fun fact about you? What is something that a lot of people don't know about Hallie Brady?
I don't know. Maybe that I've been playing the piano since I was like 7.
Do you have a favorite song to play?
I have this one song. It's called Golden Hour. It's a new song, and that one's pretty cool.
Awesome. Okay, what's that next question going to be?
2.
2. So it's a 2-pronger, no pressure though. What's your favorite food, and what is your favorite restaurant in Evanston?
My favorite food, probably steak. Jalisco's. I love the steak street tacos there.
How do you take your steak?
Medium rare.
Okay, we can be friends then. As long as you didn't say well done, we were all right.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's that next one going to be?
4.
4. What's your favorite subject in school right now?
Probably math. It's always been math. I just understand it very well, no matter like what topic it is.
It's very concrete. It's very bright, black and white. There's a right and a wrong, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so what's that final question going to be?
9.
9. Do you have a favorite movie or TV show right now, and what is it?
TV show is probably New Girl. It always has been. It's just hilarious. So, yeah.
All right. Well, that's going to do it for our Get to Know Your Red Devil segment brought to you by Ellingford Brothers. A big thank you to Hallie Brady for joining me today. Hallie, anything else before we wrap it up?
Nope.
Big thank you to Hallie for joining us on Get to Know Your Red Devils today, brought to you by Ellingford Brothers. For all your cement, sand, gravel, and steel fabrication needs, call Ellingford Brothers in Evanston, 307-789-1515. About 7-ish minutes until we get ready to tip this one off. So we're going to step aside. When we come back, we'll have more of the pregame show, getting you set for this one, Evanston versus Grace, on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
Trust, hard work, and experience is what you'll find at Brian's Muffler Shop in Evanston. Quality work at a great price. Brian's Muffler is the perfect fit for oil changes, stock and performance mufflers, and Anderson hitches and accessories. Call Brian's Muffler today, 789-7021.
It's a great time to check out the digital banking options at Trona Valley Federal Credit Union and skip the trip. Members who enroll in digital banking can make deposits remotely, check bank balances, transfer money between accounts, make loan payments, and use automatic bill pay options. You can even connect Quicken or QuickBooks to your Trona Valley digital banking accounts. Learn how digital banking with Trona Valley Federal Credit Union can make your life simpler. Stop in today. Member NCUA.
This presentation on mylocalradio.com is also brought to you in part by Hoover Chiropractic. With over 3 decades of experience, Dr. Todd Hoover can help you with all the chiropractic work you need, plus x-rays, blood work, a weight loss program, and can help you get rid of allergies and migraines. Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic in Evanston.
6 minutes separating us from the start of our game here today, Grace versus Evanston. We're going to go ahead and take a break. When we come back, we will have our pregame slice and your starting lineups. This is a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
When you're hungry for a fresh, juicy burger, a thick, mouth-watering steak, prime rib, a delicious fresh wrap, an amazing salad bar with soup, veggies, and fruit, or breakfast with all the trimmings, you'll find it all at the Legal Tender Restaurant. Just thinking about it makes your mouth water. The menu at the Legal Tender is filled with delicious options. Whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, come and enjoy a wonderful meal today at the Legal Tender Restaurant inside the Best Western Dunmar Inn on Harrison Drive in Evanston.
Now you can get your oil changed, have minor repairs made to your vehicle, and get it completely detailed at one location in one appointment. T-Bar Body Shop in Evanston does body work and more, a lot more. If you need to have a trailer rewired, your brakes replaced, a chip repaired in your windshield, or your windshield replaced, you can get it all done at T-Bar Body Shop. This is the manager, Jeremy Rex, inviting you to stop in for a free quote today. T-Bar Body Shop, 515 County Road. Let T-Bar fix your car.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tire broadcast booth. Getting an update on the JV game. Final score was Evanston 53, Grace 32. So the JV boys really on a roll after taking down Thunder Basin by 5 yesterday. And now they get the win against Grace. We'll see if the varsity can repeat the success that the JV team has had. Pre-game slice and starting lineups coming up after this. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
Whether you're a high school student or a community member looking for change, Let Uinta Bosie's #1 and Western Evanston Outreach help you get started. Career opportunities await you when you further your education. Programs include workforce training, college credit for high school students, and college and career readiness. What are you waiting for? Find your passion. Enroll today. Call 789-5742 or email info@uintaeducation.org.
Build your own juicy, mouth-watering hamburgers just like you do at home with 1, 2, or 3 patties at the Down Home Eatery. Also enjoy salads and sandwiches. Down Home Eatery is located on Highway 89. Dine in or carry out. Call 679-2002.
Take a bite into a sweet, delicious fruit pie complimented by the best pie crust ever made when you purchase a pie from the Pie Hole. The menu also includes sandwiches, soups, and salads for lunch or dinner. The Pie Hole, 1023 Main Street in Evanston. Love at first bite.
When you drive on the best tires that are rotated, balanced, and inflated properly, you can save money 2 ways. The best tires can reduce wear and tear on your vehicle. That saves you money in the long run. The best tires can also improve your overall miles per gallon. That helps you save every time to fill up at the pump. At Freeway Tire in Evanston, we offer the best tires with the best service for every vehicle. Make sure you're running on the best tires you can. Visit Freeway Tire today, 217 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
Nothing makes your kid feel like a superstar more than seeing his or her very own Fathead in the stands. Fathead car decals and yard signs are inexpensive and easy to get at Rocky Mountain Sign in Evanston. Whether it's for the big game or to cheer on the high school band, our children make us proud in so many ways. Show your pride today. Go Red Devils. West Star Printing and Rocky Mountain Sign, 243 7th Street, Evanston.
And we welcome you back to the Les Schwab Plains Tire broadcast booth. It's time for our pregame slice brought to you by the Pie Hole. Love at first bite. Well, we got about 90 seconds remaining, so we'll make this one quick. Evanston just needs to continue doing what they did, the good things they did yesterday against Thunder Basin. That is, they had the right idea. We weren't seeing a lot of settle for three-pointers type situation. We were seeing Evanston move it inside. So that is going to be the key. Also, a big key for Evanston on defense, lead scorer, and this is how I believe Riverton got the win. Dallin Draper, former Riverton kid myself, if I'm not mistaken, got an early foul trouble. Here's the leading scorer, and Riverton was able to exploit that. So if you're Evanston, play tough defense and basically try to replicate the same thing that Riverton did because they looked great against Grace. We're going to go ahead and take a break. When we come back, we'll have our starting lineup and the tip-off. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball on mylocalradio.com and KNYN. That was our pregame slice brought to you by the Pie Hole. Love at first bite. Back after this.
In the past, when you needed a crown, it took multiple appointments and a mouthful of goop to create a mold of your teeth. Those days are gone. Bear River Dental has equipment that gets your crown done in one appointment.
So this is the scanner for our same-day crowns, and as you can see, we go through, we scan it, and then we're able to design exactly what your crown's going to look like, and then we send that to the mill, and it's going to cut it out. It's going to look just like it's shown on the screen.
The same-day crown machine builds your new crown for a perfect fit. Same-day crowns are one of the many services offered at Bear River Dental in Evanston. Call today to schedule an appointment.
With 25 years of successful industry experience, Mountain West Business Solutions looks forward to providing all of our customers with exceptional service, industry-leading technology, and a one-of-a-kind buying experience. We will streamline your workflow and increase your productivity by assessing your business needs and helping you choose the correct solution that fits the needs for your business. Great people, great products, and great service. Mountain West Business Solutions, 133 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
Early mornings, tired muscles, pride, and grit. At Varsity Inc., we know how much work goes into building competitive teams. We work hard providing the gear you need to celebrate the teams you love. Be your athlete's biggest fan in apparel from Varsity Inc. Come in today, 926 Main Street, Evanston.
And we are underway. Tip-off won by Grace. And the Grizzlies retreating back towards the right side, holding it in the right wing. That is Draper at the free throw line, kicks it out to Lloyd. In the right wing, this is Gilbert. Right side shot from Gilbert, goes short, rebound by Draper, goes up and over the crowd and puts it in for the first 2 points of the game. 2-0 Grace on the Heritage of Evanston scoreboard. Evanston now moving it in transition. Handoff Welling to Lichty. We'll give you our starting lineup brought to you by Varsity Inc. We're on your team. Bad pass stolen by Mickelson. Pulls up for the jumper from deep 2 territory. Rebound on the bounce. Kicks it over to Draper under the basket. Up and one. All right, so we'll show you those starting lineups in 1 second as Draper nails the second one. 5-0 start for Grace. Welling brings it forward on the left side. Evanston's got to not dig themselves a hole to start it off with. Morrow at the top, back to Welling in the left wing. 6:33 to play in the first. Lichty, top of the arc. Morrow dribbles into the paint, tries to go for the layup, loses the handle, and it is picked up by Grace. Rolls it back out to Draper and move in on the right side. This is Lloyd. Wide open under the hoop layup for Reeves. Goes off the mark, and then Cohen Morrow brings it up. Here's your starters brought to you. Oh, wrong ones. We'll get those starters to you in 1 second. Again, starters brought to you by Varsity Inc. Red Devils miss on the other end as the Grizzlies bring it forward. Mickelson goes cross-court right side. Dribbling is Lloyd. Looking for Draper, out of his hands, picked up by Kai Barker. Rushing through, splits the defense into the paint. Left block, layup, spins around and in. Starters brought to you by Varsity Inc. We're on your team. Cohen Morrow, Dylan Lichty, Caleb Welling, Brighton Smith, and Kai Barker. Grizzlies on the other end make 2 more, and it's 7-2 Grace on the Heritage of Evanston scoreboard. Right side, Lichty goes to Smith in the wing on the left. Welling at the top, kicks it right side, 3 for Lichty, in and out. Pulled in by Mickelson. Right side, this is Lloyd. Handoff quickly to Gilbert on the right wing, right block, puts the shot up soft. Going up and putting it back is Draper, and that is a first timeout called by Coach Rob Watsabaugh. Red Devils trail by 7 on the Heritage of Evanston, Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball on MyLocalRadio.com and KNYN.
Whether you're working with a realtor or you're selling your home by owner, the title company you choose really matters. They handle all the research to make sure there aren't any bad surprises like hidden liens, unpaid taxes, forgery, easement restrictions, or access issues. At First American Title, the staff has a combined 140 years of experience and a 98% excellent customer service rating. Make the right choice. Choose to close with First American Title. 1048 Main Street, Evanston.
Slow starts have plagued this Red Devil team at this tournament, and right now they find themselves down by 7 going in to their first time out. New lineup on for Evanston: Brighton Smith, Clayton Cook, Jordan Mendez, Cohen Morrow with Jay Hill. Morrow to inbound it at the far post under the Grace basket. Goes to Mendez on the right, looking for the center line, kicks it out to Morrow in the left. Smith in the corner. Mendez back in the right wing, circling back towards the logo, right-handed dribble, short sleeve white shirt under his white jersey. Red Devils wearing the whites with the blue numerals red outline. Grace, red on red, white numerals. Right side, Hill. Red Devils down by 7, bounces it back out to Mendez. Hill, right side, 3, got it. Nothing but net for the sophomore. Red Devils down by 4. Kicks it out left side to Mickelson. K-tape on the right shoulder. Kicks it over to Gilbert as Coach Rory Lloyd yells out the play. Red Devils trail by 4. Pass to the free throw line, picked out of the sky by Reeves. Backs up against Cohen Morrow, puts up the floater and splashes it through. 11-5 on the 11-5 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Smith at the top. Drives to the free throw line, puts up the layup from the left block, and Brighton makes it a 4-point game. 3:28 remaining in the first. Bad pass intercepted by Hill. Takes along the left sideline. 3:20 left in the first. Evanston trying to get back into this one and capture some momentum of their own. Great pass by Cook. Finds a running Mendez into the right block, and it's a 2-point ball game. Just starting out here, though. 3:04 left in the first. Evanston puts on the full court. Kicks it out left side, Gilbert. From the left side of the key, floater picked up by Reeves. Puts it in from the right block. 13-9 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Mendez towards the right side, tripped up. And the foul goes against Morrow. I guess Morrow must make contact with him and sent the guy flying into Mendez. But it turns back over to Grace. Right side, Gilbert drives towards the wing, puts on the brakes, 2:33. Inside to Reeves, right block, too hard, pulled down by Barker. Kai off and running, cross the center line. Bounces it over to Cook, wide open, off the glass and banks it in. Red Devils are coming back. 2:19 remaining in the first. Bringing it forward, Gilbert. Left-handed dribble, behind the back, crossover. Kicks it back towards the right wing, holding it Reeves. Tries to get to the right block under the hoop. Tough defense by Cohen Morrow. Pass intercepted in the elbow by Brighton Smith, and he's fouled quickly. It comes against number 15, Peyton Reeves, the senior. Kai Barker to inbound it at the far post. Less than 2 to play in the first. Red Devils trail by 2. Mendez goes right side to Smith. Great fake out, puts up the 3. It's short though. Rebound by Gilbert. Grace bringing it in with 1:42. Going around is Mickelson. Jumper from the left elbow. And that one is too hard. Pulled in by Grace. Lloyd retreats back out towards the right wing. Kicks it back out towards the top to Mickelson. Coach Lloyd gives the play. They go right side, Lloyd. Holding it, Draper. He is the lead scorer on this team. Kicks it left to Gilbert. Holds it for a while. Long cross-court pass to Lloyd. Dribbles into the elbow. Now kicks back out to Draper. Looking for Clegg. In the right elbow. Puts up the jumper over Kai Barker. Not enough. Rebound by Mickelson. And it looks like going into the rebound and taking some contact was Brighton Smith. Did they not count the bucket? They did count it. I was waiting for it to show up on the scoreboard. Mendez brings it forward, 15-11 on the Heritage of Evanston scoreboard. Back out to Hill, top of the circle for 3. In and out, almost had his second one of the day. Rebound by Mickelson and Grace. 43 seconds remain. Evanston down by 4. Kicks it right side, Gilbert. Drives into the elbow. Crosses into the block. Goes for the layup shot. Short. Rebound by Kai. 32 seconds left. Plenty of time to work with. Kai towards the lane. Loses the handle. Picked up by Kai Clegg. Right side block. Puts the shot up. And running over Jay Hill. He didn't get his feet planted. And it will come against Jay. First free throws awarded to William Mickelson. First foul on Hill. Third team foul, 1 for Grace. First one from Mickelson misses, short off the iron. 23.3 seconds remain in the first. Red Devils trail by 4. Mickelson lets it fly. That one, front iron, rolls around and in. 5-point lead for the Grizzlies. 23.3 seconds remain, and they'll just do the slow roll ball out. Mendez picks it up, now crosses over the center line. 20 seconds remain in the first. Mendez hands off to Hill. 18 seconds into the right elbow. Back to Mendez in the wing. 15, 14. Mendez towards the top. Kicks it out left side, Welling. 10 seconds left. Welling crosses into the left block. Puts the shot up and draws the foul. He'll get 2. With 7.2 seconds remaining in the quarter. First one from Welling is good. Red Devils down by 4, trying to make it a 1-possession game with 7 seconds left in the first. Next one misses, pulled down by Kai Clegg. Kicks it right side to Gilbert. 2 seconds left in the corner. Out towards the top. Shot is off in time from number 24, Joe Clegg, but it's left short. End of the first, it's 16-12 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. We'll be right back after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
Do something good for yourself. Give your home a new look. At Kazine's Furniture in Evanston, their friendly staff will help you make your home a peaceful and beautiful place to be. Comfortable furniture, appliances, artwork, lighting, and accessories work together to create an enjoyable and inviting atmosphere in your home. Make your living and sleeping space a wonderful place to be. With brands like Serta, Ashley, GE, and more, visit Kazine's Furniture at 941 Front Street in Evanston.
Good look at the Kazine's Ace fan cam, brought to you by Kazine's Ace and Furniture. Ace is placed with the helpful hardware folks. And of course, the Red Devil fans making a 90-minute drive over here to Green River High School. Going into the second quarter, Red Devils trail by 4, 16-12 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Welcoming into the Les Schwab Plains Tire broadcast booth, voice of the Valley, Mr. Dennis Bedwell. And Dennis, this is the second game you and I have done together. And you got here a little bit late, but just your impressions, actually, we'll get to that in a second as we're already moving forward. Mendez towards the top of the arc, bounces to Cook at the free throw line, at the right side of the key, bounces back out to Jordan. The sophomore retreats back towards the center logo, right-hand dribble. Again, white short sleeve shirt under the white jersey. Evanston, white on white, red on red for the Grizzlies of Grace, Idaho. Hill tries to bounce it inside the lane, but it's picked up by Grace. Going the other way, Gilbert into the left elbow, puts the jumper up, and he's fouled. And that'll be 2 for Gilbert. But your impression so far in the game, Dennis Bedwell?
It's a very tight one. I mean, a great defense by both sides, really fast-paced. This is just what you expect from a varsity squad. So, very good.
Ty Gilbert, the senior, to shoot 2. First one on the way, in and out. Evanston trails by 4, starting the second quarter. Next one from Gilbert is in. 5-point lead for Grace. Mendez plays the point guard, brings it forward for the Red Devils. Back right side to Welling, drives into the paint, tried to find Kai Barker, and it was read well by Joe Clegg, who picks it up. Quick pass right side for the layup on the block. That was number 14, Kai Clegg. 19-12, Red Devils trail by 7. Mendez kicks it left side to Hill. Kai Barker at the top, right side, Mendez. One bounce, back to Welling, top of the circle for three, too hard off of the iron. Rebound on the bounce by Mickelson. Kai Barker runs into him, and that's a foul.
You know, I think it's huge when you're able to get into the key and get those nice short shots. That's something I think Evanston can benefit from, is they sometimes find themselves shooting a lot of threes, but you know, also they can also help you if you make them too. So
Cohen Morrow and Brighton Smith check in. Timeout called by Coach Rory Lloyd of Grace. We'll take it as well. Red Devils trail by 7 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
Mickelson to inbound it for Grace. And they're moving left to right on mylocalradio.com. Gilbert towards the right wing, crosses the elbow, into the paint, puts up the clutch jumper, and that one drops down. Kicks it back out toward the top. Joe Clegg for Grace after the Grace rebound. In the elbow. Long two from the left side by Reeves. Rebound by Grace. They missed that another one. Pulled in finally by Jay Hill for Evanston. Quick pass right side, Clayton Cook. Beautiful runner off the glass and in. Clayton Cook was definitely a standout in the JV game earlier today, and it looks like he's using that same strategy to work here in the varsity game. Right side, Gilbert crosses over to the logo, kicks it left side, Reeves. Moving towards the right elbow. Tries for a pass. It bounces off the backboard and into the hands of Joe Clegg. Mickelson on the right wing looking for Reeves at the block. It's down, and we got a foul. A push against
Grace.
Cohen Morrow is going to take the inbound play for the Red Devils, and that is the 4th team foul on Grace. Or third one, rather. Second one on Peyton Reeves. Grace setting up a half-court defense, so Evanston will get over into the offensive side of the court. 5:29 left in the second. Bad pass and a kick ball, actually. Not a bad pass. Kick ball on Grace. Evanston to inbound it. Brighton Smith in front of the Grace bench. Evanston moving left to right on mylocalradio.com in white. Inbounds to the logo to Mendez. 5:22 remaining in the half. Smith to Cook at the top. Hill holding in the left corner, in the left wing. Bounces it beautifully to Morrow. Puts up the floater from the paint. That one is just in and out. Rebound by Grace. 5:05 to play in the half. Top of the circle three from Grace. Kai Clegg in and out. Rebound by Grace. Right side, Gilbert circling back towards the top. Resetting the play, kicks it left side, Lloyd. Back to Gilbert. Draper in the paint. Kicks it outside as Evanston's interior defense doesn't let him go anywhere. Nearly dribbling off of his own foot is Joe Clegg. Picks it up, goes back towards the logo. Back out to Gilbert. 4:25 remaining in the half. Red Devils trail by 5. Kai Clegg now over to Gilbert. His jumper from the free throw line too hard. Pulled in by Draper. Kicks it back out to Gilbert. Left side three. Got it. 22-14 on the Heritage of Evanston scoreboard. Mendez brings it forward. Handoff, Hill on the right wing. Back out to Cohen at the top. Brighton faked out with the fake shot three. Back to Hill, right side three. Oh, just a touch too hard, and it spins off the rim. pulled in by the Grizzlies. Gilbert on the left side, covered by Hill. Kai Clegg in the left wing. Returning back towards the corner to the baseline. Now dishes it back out towards the top to Lloyd. Loses the basketball, picked up by Cohen Morrow. Evanston with numbers. Cohen, one-on-one, off the glass, too hard, pulled in by Draper. Grace takes it the other way. Gilbert on the right side of the key. Kicks it back out. Top of the circle. Three is good from Draper. 25-14. Grace starting to create some separation. But
Nice.
Mendez goes into the left side of the key and puts it up off the glass and in.
That right there is what you want. That nice, easy jump shot. Perfect.
Evanston now looking to play defense. Stop the momentum that Grace is starting to build. Gilbert into the right elbow. Kicks it out towards Kai Clegg in the right corner. Thought about taking a three. Instead, they go back out to the top to Lloyd. Gilbert kicks it over Draper. Left side for three. Got it again.
The Grace player just kind of just shrugged, saying, oh, okay, it went in.
Mendez, just judging from the reaction of him in the bench, I guess that's not a shot that the big man takes very often.
I don't think so.
Mendez in the left side, good pass to Cohen at the left part of the paint. He's double teamed, tries to get around the defense, and he is jump ball. They got hands on top of it, possession arrow pointing towards Grace, so we're going the other way. Jay Hill and Cohen Morrow take a break. Kai Barker and Drew Barker come in. So we got Kai and Drew coming in. And on top of that, we got a Kai Clegg out there as well. William Mickelson goes across the center line. Back to Joe Clegg, holding it on the right. Back to Draper at the top, covered by Barker. Kai Barker, that is. Joe towards the right side, Lloyd. And now Joe Clegg thought about taking a top of the circle three. Instead, Brighton Smith shuts him down. Kai Clegg on the right corner. Long cross-court pass to Mickelson. Drives to the free throw line, puts up the jumper. That one off the mark, pulled in by Mendez. Red Devils take it the other way. 81 seconds to play in the half. Red Devils down by 8. Kai drives into the left side of the key, kicks it back out to Mendez on the right side as Draper has the interior on lock for Grace right now. Drew Barker towards the right side, bounces it to Cook in the paint. Spin move, puts it off the glass and kisses it in.
Nice.
10-point lead for Grace.
That's a money ball right there. That's what I'm saying.
Lloyd marches it forward. Great shot by Clayton Cook there, as he seems to have some type of feel against this Grace team. He was doing the same thing in the JV game earlier today, as Draper is fouled on the left side of the key around the block, and it is Clayton Cook who is assessed with the penalty. Cook, a sophomore. Inbound to Draper, puts up the shot right under the net on the right side, and it falls through. 30-18 with 32 seconds left. Kai brings it forward. Dribbles towards the right side. Hand off to Smith, but running in front of it was Joe Clegg. Goes from one end to the other and finishes it off with a nice layup. 18 seconds remain in the half. Drew Barker goes towards the left side. Hand off Smith. Has a screen from Kai. Smith pulls up left side three, too hard. Rebound by Mickelson. 7 seconds left. 5 seconds left. Kicks it out to Mickelson. Draper, step back three at the buzzer. Got it!
Ouch.
And Grace is pumped up going into the locker room. We'll be right back after this with our halftime show brought to you by UNTI Envision. Our vision is to improve yours on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
At the Evanston Walmart, you'll find all the tools students need to succeed. Our team is committed to providing quality products and an excellent shopping experience. Stop in today. 125 North 2nd Street, Evanston. Walmart. Save money, live better.
Ready has provided safety and excellence in the industrial construction and support services since 1982. We have the crews and equipment for hydro excavation, dirt and equipment hauling, as well as produced and potable water hauling. We also offer septic tank cleaning services, portable toilets, and roll-off dumpster rentals for facility shutdowns, on location, or for your next outdoor event. Call us today to discuss how we can help with your next project. Interested in joining our team? Visit ReadyUSA.com. We are ready.
Dad, did you know that 80% of my learning comes through vision?
That's right. Poor vision can affect learning, attention span, reading, and confidence. At Uinta Eye and Vision, we know that annual eye exams are a critical part of your overall health and well-being.
Call to schedule an appointment, 789-3937.
We welcome you back into the Les Schwab Plains Tire broadcast booth. And Dennis, if you want to come in here, you can. But our score at the half, Grace 38, Evanston, or 34, Evanston 18. We got some halftime stats. We'll bring it to you after this. This is the halftime show brought to you by Uinta Eye and Vision. Our vision is to improve yours on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball on MyLocalRadio.com and KNYN.
The best trips away from home always come when you know you're among friends. This is Coulter Patterson, General Manager at the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper, Wyoming. I invite you to stay with us every time you're here. We've got the absolute best staff. Lots of our team members have been working together for years, and we feel like we're a happy family. I guarantee you'll feel that when you come stay with us. We're always glad that you choose the Come On In, and we'll do everything to make your stay comfortable and relaxing. The Come On In Hotel and Suites is the best place to stay because we have the best staff in Casper. Come on in today.
All right, time for our halftime stats for the Red Devils. Unofficially, I think Clayton Cook has 6 points because he's not on the score sheet. I didn't put him on here. I don't know why. But every point is accounted for, but 6 points. I think he leads the team with 6. He also got a free throw from Welling, a 4 from Mendez, a bucket from Smith, a 3-ball from Hill, and a bucket from Barker. Draper, Dallin Draper, 20 points. A 3 for 3 from beyond the arc, 5 of 6 from the field, 8 of 9 overall. Just an absolutely fantastic day for him. As a team, Grace, 14 of 28 from the field, 3 of 5 from the charity stripe, 4 of 7 from the beyond the arc, and 10 of 21 from 2. For the Red Devils, 8 of 16 from the field, 1 of 2 from the charity stripe, 7 of 10 from 2, and 1 of 6 from beyond the arc. Those are our halftime stats. We're going to step aside. When we come back, we'll have Coach Stephen Neal of the Evanston Lady Red Devils on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball on MyLocalRadio.com and KNYN.
Risk takers, adventure seekers, optimists, authentic people with the fire in their belly and greatness in their hearts. You'll find them here, in a place where the spirit of the cowboy lives and thrives.
I am a cowboy.
I am a cowboy.
Soy vaquera. The world needs more cowboys.
And we welcome you back to the Les Schwab Plains Tire broadcast booth, joined now by Evanston girls basketball head coach Stephen Neal. Coach Neal, Didn't get a chance to talk with you after the Rollins win, as you guys were able to get the first win of the season and then play a pretty darn good ball game against Thunder Basin, which is a girls' powerhouse. Where do you feel like this momentum and this progression is leading you guys to?
You know, I think it's building our grittiness. We're learning how to be tough and how to have spunk and fight when we get punched in the mouth. I mean, we had bloody bodies and sprained ankles, and it was a really gutsy performance against Rollins, and that carried into the next day. A lot of kids showed a lot of really good effort out there, and I was really proud of the way they played, and the momentum, I think, is going in our direction.
Talk to us a little bit about what you guys are going to be looking to execute against Pinedale. I know this is low-key been the game that you have been waiting for, is to play against this team. Talk to us about why and what are you guys hoping to execute?
You know, Pinedale is a good 3A basketball team. I think arguably the number one 3A team in the state. I think that they do a lot of things well. I think they're fundamentally sound. I think that they can play pressure basketball. I think they can slow it down well. I think they can be big. They can be small. They really just present a arsenal of skills to bring to the basketball game. And those are the types of teams we like to test ourselves against. And I think they're going to make us a better basketball team, win, lose, or draw.
What do you guys feel like you guys have learned in these last two games? Because I feel like every time we see you guys out there, you guys get better and better and better. The fact that you played with a top 5 team in the state as close as you did throughout last night's game is just a testament of that. You guys now take on Pinedale, which, to add some numbers to it, this is a Pinedale team that beat Kelly Walsh by 5 yesterday morning. So this is not a layover type 3A team. This is like a Lyman. This is a team that could compete at the 4A. Yeah. But how are you guys feeling about the momentum you guys have built over the last 2 games into this? Like I said, it feels like a marquee matchup, quite frankly.
Yeah, Pinedale is a bunch of studs. I'm really impressed by their basketball program. You know, we just have to have everybody perform and execute to the best of their ability. We need to get Emily Sawyer going down in the post. We need her to make some shots and make sure she's getting rebounds. She had a really tough matchup last night. You know, we need Brinkley Frankham shooting the ball inside and outside and having her lock up people defensively. You know, with Ellie Acey going down, Hallie Brady needs to shoot the three-point ball well. Kendra Fessler has been absolutely on fire. I mean, she has had 2 back-to-back exquisite games. I couldn't ask more out of our captain, Kendall Fessler. And then we just need our bench to perform. We need Autumn Hansen and Ryan Debenham and J.C. Bardsley and those guys to step up and next year up, do their job.
You know, Kendall has kind of become Warrior Fessler, as she took that ball off the nose in one of the games and then popped out, got that taken care of, and came right back in. And she just is just an absolute just horse for you guys. She has been absolutely great at this tournament.
Yeah, you know, she had some bad luck there. She went to go catch the ball and it got tipped just barely, but just enough to throw it off, and it caught her in the face. And she finished the play.
Yes.
Bleeding out of her mouth and nose.
Yep.
She was holding her hand to her mouth, and she still finished the play and did a smart foul. She kept her basketball IQ throughout the whole thing, and then committed a very smart foul on a transition layup from that turnover. I mean, so I couldn't be more proud of Kendall. A Warrior is an absolutely accurate title, and you know, she comes from a great family, and I just couldn't be more proud of her. We need her to have her typical game now. That's what we're going to call for her, because I think she'll play typically that way. We just need some other components to step up for us.
That's Coach Stephen Neal, head coach for Evanston Lady Red Devil basketball. Coach Neal, thank you so much for the time. Super excited for the game tonight. Anything else before we wrap it up?
Nope, Devil Pride. Thanks for having me.
All right, that concludes our halftime show, brought to you by Uinta Iron Vision. Our vision is to improve yours. The third quarter when we come back after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball on KNYN and 99.1 FM.
They say the 3 most important things in life for many people are their faith, their family, and their high school sports. And not necessarily in that order. Advertise where you'll get noticed. Call My Local Radio and become a sports advertiser today.
Quality is the one thing that you can always count on when you do business with Ellingford Brothers in Evanston. You always get high-quality products and friendly, knowledgeable service at Ellingford's. Stop in today, 199 County Road, Evanston.
Dad, I heard that human eyes can distinguish between 1 to 10 million different colors. Is that true?
That is true. The human eye is amazing. We use our eyes not only to work and learn, but also to simply enjoy the beauty that surrounds us. At Uinta Eye and Vision, we care about each individual's eye health needs. Whether a person is looking for computer glasses, polarized sunglasses to assist in outdoor hobbies, contact lenses, or has general eye health needs, we are here to listen to our patients' thoughts and concerns to help them enjoy their amazing eyes.
Call today to schedule an appointment. 789-3937.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tire broadcast booth. Elan Olliff and Dennis Bedwell bringing you the action live from Green River High School in Green River, Wyoming. Day 3 and final day of the 2022 Flaming Gorge Classic, and it's the final game for the Evanston boys basketball team, the Red Devils. Smith on the left corner, dribbling back towards the top as Evanston finds themselves down 35-18 going into the third quarter. That pass taken away by Grace. Sorry, go ahead.
That's not what you wanted to have happen coming out of halftime, that's for sure, for Evanston.
Gilbert back over to Lloyd. Retreats back towards the logo, kicks it right side Mickelson. Puts a foot inside the arc. Open in the corner for it was Gilbert. Thought about taking a three. Instead distributes back out to Draper. And his shot is short, pulled in by Kai Barker. Welling taking off towards the top of the arc. Right-hand dribble. Tough defense from Easton Lloyd, and he's fouled. He gets called for a hold, and Lloyd is assessed his first, and it's the first team foul on the Grizzlies in the half. Marching forward, Welling, handoff left side Smith. Goes to the block, puts it off the glass and puts her in. 14-point lead for Grace. 6:56 remaining in the third. Lloyd hands off left side. No, that's not Gilbert. That is number 15. The roster is organized by grade instead of number, so I've got to do some searching. Reeves, right side, shot by Grace is good for three. 37-20. Welling marching forward. Dribbles towards the elbow, hands off to Smith. Left side three, that one rattles off, pulled in by Grace. Bringing it forward is Easton Lloyd. Left-hand dribble, kicks it out towards Gilbert in the left wing. Back to Reeves, and his shot in and out. Rebound by Morrow. Red Devils taking it left to right, or right to left rather, on mylocalradio.com. Hand off to Lichty. Left-hand dribble, crosses over towards the right, puts on the brakes. Bounces it over to Welling at the top. 5:40 to play in the third. Red Devils down by 17. They've got some work to do, and they have to get some momentum. Welling into the lane, puts the shot up, drains it, and one.
That is a high percentage shot right there, and he goes to the line. Win-win. That's awesome.
Quentin Cook getting ready to check in, and Cohen Morrow will take a well-deserved break. Also checking in for Grace is Joe Clegg. Out comes Easton Lloyd. One shot for the old school three-point play from Welling. Puts it up, drained it, got it. Red Devils down 37-23. Clegg across the center line. Thought about the handoff to Gilbert. Instead, he'll bounce it out to Mickelson. Evanston keeping them pressed towards the center line. Handoff back to Gilbert. Draper setting a screen, setting up Gilbert for a three. That one in and out. Pulled in by Cook. Gets it back. Full court trap put on by Grace. And Evanston's able to bust it. Smith goes right side to Lichty into the elbow. Bounces it to Cook. Nice. And Cook is up at it again. Well, we might have found a new sophomore weapon. He was great in the game against Natrona County, and he might be putting up the numbers to back up that statement here today. Again, unfortunately, I don't have him in the app that we do for scoring. I'm going to have to change that. Left corner 3, Mickelson well short, and a foul on the rebound attempt. Comes against Evanston, and it is against Clayton Cook, his second one of the day. First team foul on the Red Devils. Inbound right side, Reeves. Back to Gilbert. Clegg at the center. Hand off again to Gilbert, and the senior quickly goes right side, Clegg. Draper at the top. Flings it left side, Gilbert into the corner, and a foul on the pass inside the left elbow. And it comes against Cook. So Clayton Cook picks up his third foul. And now a trio of Red Devils come on. Coming off will be Cook, Welling, and Lichty. Coming on, Morrow, Hill, Cohen, Morrow, Jay Hill, and Jordan Mendez. Inbound left side, Mickelson. Over to Gilbert. Left corner 3, sunk it.
That was good defense there. Can't do much better than that.
Mendez brings it over the center line. Left-hand dribble. Pitches it back out to Smith, who circles back towards the top. Into the lane, and a foul. He's pushed. Nope. And it comes against Joe Clegg on the drive. So inbound at the far sideline, kicks it over to Mendez. 3:50 to play in the third. Red Devils down 40-25. Handoff to Smith. Back to Hill on the left. Goes to the free throw line, and he's fouled. Peyton Reeves called for the foul. Now coming out will be Reeves, and coming in is Kai Clegg. That's the fourth team foul on Grace. The Devils down by 15. Lobs it back out to Smith on the right side. Step back, thought about putting up the two-point shot from behind the free throw line. Instead, he goes back out to Hill. Hill drives into the elbow, kicks it back out to Kai. Into the paint, puts the shot up, and he's fouled. Good job drawing the foul, taking the contact, and going to the charity stripe.
Yeah, you get into the point there, put it up there, get a body check, and there you go. Get some free throws here, hopefully going in.
Cohen to shoot 2. Fifth foul against Grace as Cohen hits the first one. So fifth foul against Grace, and it's the first one against Dallin Draper. That was how Riverton was able to kind of run away a little bit yesterday. It was get Dallin Draper in foul trouble. First one off the front iron, or second one off the front iron. Passes behind the back of Clegg. He puts up a 3 from the left side in transition. Too hard, pulled down by Kai Barker. Barker goes right side, back out to Morrow in the corner. Gets a screen from Barker, kicks it back out to Kai. Goes into the lane, looking to kick it out into the left corner to Smith. And it is in and out of his hands and out of bounds. Turnover back to Grace. Left side, Gilbert along the sideline, into the free throw line. No look pass, nope. Offensive foul. Cohen Morrow gets to the paint, plants his feet, and the Red Devils, this is something that they have done for the last 2 years, and that is consistently get to the paint, plant their feet, and take the charge.
That is exactly what you want right now. You want to get Grace in the penalty. That way you can get into the free throw line and get more free points. It's always a good thing.
Cohen, right side free throw line extended, dribbles it off his hand, and there's your 7th penalty as Smith was going for the loose ball and then taking him out from behind. Looked like was Joe Clegg. They were both diving for the loose ball, but that's the 7th one, and now Brighton Smith will shoot 1 for 1, and Evanston in the bonus for the rest of the game. This is really early to get there.
It is, yeah. You have 2 minutes left in the third quarter, so this is going to be huge for Evanston. That way they can keep, every foul, they're going to at least get opportunity to shoot 1. If they make it, 2 at the free throw line. So.
Smith hits the first one, and it's 40-27. Next one on the way, 2 for 2. Inbound quickly for Grace, and now we'll see how fast the Grizzlies want to move it. Gilbert across the center line. Mendez playing tough defense there. Kicks it back towards the top to Kai Klett. Left side, Lloyd. 2:26 remaining in the third. Gilbert retreats back towards the logo with Jordan Mendez in tow. Mickelson in the left elbow. Bad pass goes off of the arms of Draper and over the baseline. And little by little, you might sense a shift in momentum here.
Yeah, this high-intensity defense is working very well for Evanston. They're making it more difficult for Grace to be able to get those easy points in the paint.
Mendez, handoff to Barker in the lane. Short rebound by Kai.
Nice.
He draws the foul and one.
These
10-point game.
Shots here, Elan, are huge for Evanston.
And we were signed. Watsabaugh must have gone into the locker room and talked about not settling for the 3 and getting inside. Now they're in the bonus. They're 2 away from the double bonus, and it's a 10-point game. Chance for Cohen-Mar to make it a single-digit lead. Off the front iron, no good. Rebound by Kai Clegg. Brings it forward for Lloyd. Holding it at the center logo. Gilbert, left-hand dribble between the legs, back to the right. Flings it out towards the free throw line to Kai Clegg. Right side, Gilbert off the back iron and tickles through. Red Devils down by 12. Hill brings it across the line, now goes back towards the top of the arc. Retreats back towards the logo. Hand off to Smith. Over to Mendez in the right side. Dribbles around the defender, puts the layup up, off the glass and in from the right block.
Dare I say another high percentage layup?
That's a high percentage chance right there for the Red Devils. Gilbert flings it over towards the right side. Lloyd back out to Gilbert, holding it, Kai Clegg. And now Mickelson in the left wing. K-Tape on the right shoulder, drives towards the right side of the key. He's bumped hard by Smith. They kick it back out to Gilbert. 54 seconds left. Mickelson on the right. 49 seconds and a whistle called against Cohen-Morrow.
Got a little bit aggressive there in the paint, trying to block the ball from coming in.
Gavin Oliver entering the game for Evanston. So now you've got an all underclass starting 5, or all underclass 5 on the court for the Red Devils. Mendez, Hill, Oliver, Kai Barker, and Cohen-Morrow. Right side, Kai Clegg puts the shot up. Short rebound by Cohen. He's off and running. And he is tripped up from behind. And it's not intentional. Kai Clegg's feet just got tangled up with Morrow. They both hit the deck. That's the 9th foul. And now Cohen to shoot 1 for 1.
Yeah, that wasn't a bad foul. It just was kind of a unfortunate.
Yeah, we both both agree on that one.
Yep.
First one from Cohen, off the back iron, high rebound by Oliver. Goes towards the right part of the block, blocked by Draper, and now picked up by Lloyd. Left side, Gilbert. Red Devils down by 10 with 28 seconds remaining in the third. Gilbert dribbling towards the top. Puts on the brakes, right side, and that's deflected out of bounds by Jay Hill. Great job there by the sophomore. Jordan Mendez, a sophomore. Jay Hill, a sophomore. Well, Jay Hill now comes off in favor of senior Dylan Lichty. Gavin Oliver, a junior, and a junior Kai Barker and Cohen-Morrow. Could be wrong. Gavin Oliver might. I think Gavin's a junior, yeah. Mickelson, jump shot, left side free throw line extended, and a foul over the back on Grayson. That's the 10th. Evanston's going to have the double bonus for the entire fourth quarter.
Huge.
And they'll get their first chance at it in a 10-point ball game with 4 seconds left in the third.
This is huge. This is not what Grace wanted to have happen to end their third quarter. So let's see if Evanston can capitalize on these free throws.
It'll be up to Kai Barker to try to make this a single-digit ball game. Second foul, by the way, on Dallin Draper. First one is up. Got it. Nothing but net. Remember, it was when Riverton got Dallin Draper in foul trouble in about the second quarter, and then Riverton pulled away from Grace yesterday. And now we're seeing a little bit of history repeating itself, that except instead of one player being in foul trouble, as Barker bounces it high off the rim and back in. 2 seconds left. Left side shot is up and in time.
Wow.
And it is a 44-34 lead going into the fourth for Grace. But don't go anywhere. It's going to be a fun fourth quarter on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
Evanston and Horizon High School students, start your college career now. Challenge yourself. Gain skills and confidence to help you succeed while taking credits toward the degree you want. Take Western courses for free while attending high school. Courses are paid for by Uinta BOCES #1. What are you waiting for? For more information, call 789-5742 or email info@uintaeducation.org.
Hey, Mark Anderson here from Base Camp Evanston, and we're here to outfit your adventure. Whether it's RVs and trailers, power sports, or the gear to take it to the next level, visit Base Camp Evanston and discover how we're outfitting adventure today.
With 25 years of successful industry experience, Mountain West Business Solutions looks forward to providing all of our customers with exceptional service, industry-leading technology, and a one-of-a-kind buying experience. Having your office equipped with the right technology makes all the difference in the world. With a lower cost per print, we will supply you with the right technology for the best price. Great people, great products, and great service. Mountain West Business Solutions, 133 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
When you have an appointment with the dentist, it's reassuring to know that you're going to be seen by experienced, well-trained professionals. At Bear River Dental in Evanston, Dr. Lester, Dr. Owens, and Dr. Welch check every box. Plus, they're really nice people. Their passion to provide excellent dental care is reflected in everything from state-of-the-art equipment to professional, hardworking staff. Choose the professionals at Bear River Dental, serving patients of all ages. Call today to schedule an appointment.
45-34, your score on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Almost said Heritage Chevrolet. I just got in the habit of that one, and now we're switching it up.
Gotta love it.
One free throw hit by Peyton Reeves, and
Not sure what the call.
what happened there. For the Red Devils, Mendez, Smith, Hill, Kai Barker, and Clayton Cook, who leads the team with 8 points tonight on the floor. Mickelson for Grace as they are in possession, up by 11. Goes into the corner for Draper. Right hand dribble once, now kicks it back out to Lloyd. Mickelson, top of the arc, shut down quickly by Smith. Right side, long two, well short, and that is over the baseline. Red Devils get the turnover.
That's what you want. That was great defense, and it resulted in a turnover. There you go.
Mendez brings it forward. 7 minutes, 20 seconds remaining in this game. Smith kicks it right side to Hill. One bounce, two bounce, three bounce, and a four bounce. I don't know if I'm counting that correctly, but back to Kai at the free throw line. Over to Cook. It goes off of his hands on the right block. It was the right thought, just couldn't complete the pass, and it's picked up by Gilbert. Mendez on him for defense, kicks it over to Lloyd in the left. In the corner, Gilbert puts up the shot, draws the foul. Ty Gilbert, the senior, Matter of fact, I think that's all seniors out there for, let's see, 20 is a junior. So as the first one from Gilbert hits, 46-34 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Next one spins around and in. Red Devils down by 13. Mendez brings it forward. Hand off to Hill on the right. Smith into the lane, puts up the floater from the left side of the key, and it's short, pulled in by Grace. Drilling towards the right side, Gilberts. Mendez on defense, and a timeout called.
Very close to
five
seconds there.
Timeout called by Grace. We'll take it as well. Red Devils trail 47-34 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
Risk takers, adventure seekers, optimists, authentic people with the fire in their belly and greatness in their hearts. You'll find them here, in a place where the spirit of the cowboy lives and thrives.
I am a cowboy.
I am a cowboy.
Soy vaquera. The world needs more cowboys.
Red Devils trying to come back against Grace, down 47-34 on the Heritage of Evanston scoreboard right now. Evanston, though, worthy to note, in the double bonus.
They are, yeah.
Already, so right now if you're Evanston, it's about getting a stop on defense and getting over to the other side and drawing that foul.
Yeah, I mean, you need to get to the basket, but if you are going to get the basket, make sure you get a body contact so that way you can get to the free throw line.
Gilbert towards the right side. Stops, kicks it back towards the top to Mickelson. Back to Gilbert on the right. 4-3. Good.
Ooh, that's rough. It's a rough one. Good defense by Evanston. Can't do much better than that.
Red Devils down 50-34. Mendez towards the left side. Handoff back to Hill. Back to Mendez in the left corner. Crosses into the paint, puts the shot up, draws the foul. That's going to be 2. And that's the first one on Ty Gilbert. Mendez to shoot 2. First at 1, front iron, back iron, net. Free throw number 2 on the way. Got that one as well. So it's as good as a bucket. Red Devils trail 50-36. Gilbert brings it towards the top, kicks it over towards the right to Lloyd. Back out to Gilbert. Tough defense from Mendez. Gilbert going from the top to the left. Kicks it into the corner for Lloyd. Handoff back to Gilbert. Into the paint. Intercepted by Kai Barker. Got his hands on it first, but it's Cook who gets on the ground. Long bullet pass by Mendez, almost taking out Don Conger of the Uintah County Herald, who's sitting against the wall just off of the pads. Whew, that would have been ugly.
Yeah, that was a bullet.
That was a missile from Jordan Mendez. We'll go and take a break on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
At Uintah County School District Number 1, we have a long tradition of student excellence and success. Our vision is to provide the highest quality education for all students. We do this by providing relevant and challenging instruction. We set high expectations for our students and focus on experiences that build positive relationships, promote collaboration, and encourage maximum student effort. Uintah County School District Number 1, Pathway to Excellence.
Red Devils trail by 14 here in the fourth quarter with 5 minutes, 15 seconds left, but Evanston in the double bonus. So anything Grace does that elicits a foul, with the exception of an offensive foul, will get Evanston at the line. On the right side, throws her over to Draper. Beautiful pass to Reeves, who goes into the lane with all by his lonesome and puts up the layup. 52-36, Red Devils trailing. Smith kicks it right side. Hill gets a screen from Kai Barker. Great pass by Jay Hill to Kai, who goes into the lane just too hard. Quick rebound by the Grizzlies. Evanston does a good job in transition defense to get back, not to give up the fast break points. Gilbert kicks it left side to Lloyd. Pass back to Gilbert in the corner. Finds Draper in the paint. One-handed grab, puts the shot up, and a foul called on the shot as Draper drained it. So old school three-point play coming up for Draper, and that is the fourth on Clayton Cook. As Gavin Oliver and Cohen Morrow come in, it'll be Jay Hill and Cook coming off.
One more foul for Evanston, and then that will put Grace in the bonus. So they'll be shooting 1-1.
Draper hits the first one, or the only one really. 55-36, 19-point lead for Grace. Mendez brings it forward. Smith in the left wing. Drives towards the top of the circle. In towards the right side of the key. Puts up the floater too hard. Rebound won by Peyton Reeves of Grace. 4:15 left in the fourth. 36-55. Pass was intended for Kai Clegg, but it goes off of his hands and over the baseline. Red Devils take over. Mendez marches forward. 4 minutes, 8 seconds and counting. Smith in the left corner. Back out to Morrow at the top of the arc. Tried to pass it towards the right corner, and nobody was where he was expecting them to be, and it's out of bounds. Timeout called. We'll take it as well. Under 4 to play. Red Devils trail 55-36 to Grace on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball on mylocalradio.com and KNYN. Good time to remind you that we will be done for Christmas break for the boys' side after this. But if you still want some Evanston Red Devil basketball, we got you covered tonight at 6 o'clock when the girls play Pinedale. You can catch that live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN. 6 o'clock live from Lincoln Middle School. Evanston taking on one of the top 3A teams in the state. 6 o'clock is the tip-off. 5:45 will probably be about the time of our pregame show. But that's going to be a good one.
Yeah. Pinedale looked pretty solid so far. They played it in a few of the tournaments that we've been to, actually, and they look pretty good. So we'll see how Evanston can do.
Back to live action we go. 3 minutes, 59 seconds remaining in the fourth. Kai Barker, Jordan Mendez, Cohen Morrow, Gavin Oliver, and Brighton Smith on the court for the Red Devils. Inbound play coming up for Mickelson of Grace. Goes to Gilbert. Long baseball pass to Reeves in the left corner. Kicks it out towards the top. Right side, Lloyd. And now handoff back to Gilbert. Top of the arc holding is Mickelson. Right side, Lloyd. Clegg in the elbow. Kicks it back towards the top to Gilbert. Lloyd in the corner, back to Gilbert. Quickly Mickelson, 3:26 remain in the fourth. Coach Rob Watsbaugh urging his defense on. Bounce inside to Kai Clegg. Cohen Morrow playing tough defense on him. It's light, rebound by Kai Barker. He brings it forward.
Nearly stolen there.
Yeah, nearly stolen there as Cohen gets it over to wide open Brighton Smith. Left corner three, short. Rebound by Kai Barker. He's got it, goes into the lane, puts the
Nice.
shot up, and one.
Another high percentage drive to the hoop with body contact. You go to the line. There we go.
Old school three-point play coming up for Kai Barker as Draper checks back in for Grace. Methinks Green River is on deck based on the numbers that are showing up.
A few green shirts coming in.
Kai hits that one. 55-39, 2:53 to play. Inbound to Gilbert. He's rushing into the paint. Passes off of Draper and over the baseline. He couldn't control it on the thigh. And now the Red Devils with it. Mendez picks it up. Goes towards the left side. Handoff to Smith. 2:41 to play. Smith drives into the lane. Draws the foul.
There we go. You had this. This is a little bit too late type of situation here. They're getting to the paint, getting some points, but it's definitely still that deficit they're trying to work against, unfortunately.
First foul on William Mickelson. Smith, free throw short. He'll get one more. Evanston, of course, in the double bonus and have been for this entire quarter.
Yeah.
Brighton rims the second one in and out. Rebound by Lloyd. Brings this one forward for Grace. Oliver trying to keep up with him. Does so successfully. Lloyd kicks it over to Draper in the left corner. Right hand, left hand. Kicks it back over to Gilbert. Lloyd in the right corner. At the top, Gilbert back to Lloyd. Charges in from the right. Puts up the layup from the left, blocking in. 2:08 remaining in the fourth, and a travel called on Evanston on the other end of the floor. Turnover back to Grace.
That was a good thought. Just chop with the feet, unfortunately. Good drive.
Mickelson comes off, and Brendan Sorensen comes in. Gets it over to Clegg. Drives in towards the paint. Pass left side, Kai Clegg from the block, up and in. 20-point lead for Grace. Mendez to the left side of the paint. Shot is short. Rebound by Grace. They've got numbers 2-on-1. Gavin Oliver.
Wait, what?
Just got a technical.
Okay.
They're saying Gavin Oliver went there to try to set up the charge, and Oliver gets called for a technical. They say it was a flop. First free throw from Gilbert, no good. For the technical foul. Next one from Gilbert finds the net. 60 points for the Grizzlies. Kai Barker comes out and he'll take a seat. Inbound to Gilbert. Kicks it left side to Sorensen. Draper at the free throw line. I don't think they put the point up on the board yet. 127 left to go. Left side, Kai Clegg puts the shot up and in. Mendez towards the right side, kicks it over to Smith. Step back now, Mendez in the wing. Drives into the paint, free throw line, back out to Smith, left side three, got it from the corner. And a timeout called. We'll take it with them. Red Devils trail 62-42 on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
Signage is a critical part of your business. It helps customers find your front door. Rocky Mountain Sign will provide you with expertly designed signs, LEDs, channel letters, as well as skillfully cut signage using wood, metal, plastic, and other mediums to help your customers find you with high-quality signage. Using the best technology, designs, and installation by Rocky Mountain Sign. Your signage says a lot about your business. Work with the professionals at Rocky Mountain Sign, 243 7th Street in Evanston, Wyoming.
(62-42). Grace on top of the Red Devils on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball on mylocalradio.com and KNYN. And this one is probably out of the question now as the Lady Red Devils head for the exit to prepare for their matchup with Pinedale taking place later on tonight. You can catch that on My Local Radio and KNYN pregame around 5:45. But Dennis, what does Evanston? How does Evanston take this loss and learn from it to get ready for the matchup against Mountain View on the 30th?
You know, I think playing this fourth quarter has been huge for them. Like they stepped up with some great defense. They took the ball to the rim, which I think is huge for them. Got to the free throw line. I think those little things there are really going to help them as they play Mountain View on the 30th.
Right side, Draper in the corner, and then over the crowd is Kai Clegg, 64-42. Drew Barker hands off to Oliver, drives into the paint. No look pass, but nobody was there, and it goes over the baseline. 23.2 seconds left. Turnover to Grace, and we'll see how quickly Grace moves this one. Evanston putting on full pressure. Sorensen with Gavin Oliver in tow. Flings it over towards the left side. Gilbert keeps it. 10 seconds left. Holding it is Kai Clegg towards the left elbow. Back over towards Sorensen. And the whistle will not. Oh, wait, they called a travel with 0.2 seconds left, and then the referees say we're just going to let the clock go. So that is your final score. Grace 64, Evanston 42. We're going to step aside. When we come back, we'll have our post-game show on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
Ready has provided safety and excellence in industrial construction and support services since 1982. From insulation and scaffolding to paintings and coatings, our crews are standing by to assist with new construction, maintenance projects, facility shutdowns, and more. Contact us today to ensure your assets are protected and functional. Interested in joining our team? Visit ReadyUSA.com. We are ready.
Taking care of yourself is important through all stages of life. Evanston Community Health Centers offers a holistic approach to a healthy body and mind that includes education, prevention, and networking. We offer medical, behavioral health, nutrition, and pharmacy services. We accept most insurance, including Medicaid, Medicare, and have a sliding scale discount plan. Choose Evanston Community Health Center. Call 307-789-8290.
Teach your children important money management skills that will benefit them for a lifetime with a Trona Valley Federal Credit Union youth account. Understanding the importance of saving and learning how to use money wisely can be taught from a very young age. These special accounts help kids learn to save, borrow, and spend responsibly, and are perfect for young people to get a good financial start. Open a youth account today at Trona Valley Federal Credit Union. Member NCUA.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tower broadcast booth. Elan, Olliff, and Dennis Bedwell running through our post-game show. Let's kick it off with the Jimmy John's Freaky Fast Recap, brought to you by Jimmy John's on 113 Front Street in Evanston, where fast, and fresh meat. Final score, 64-42 Grace. Grace outscoring the Red Devils in the half, 35-18. And then Evanston tightened up on the interior game, really focused on getting those high percentage shots, and did a great job there, outscoring Grace 16-9 in the third quarter. But then things kind of came off as Grace just couldn't miss in the fourth. 20-8 Grace in the fourth quarter, giving us a final score of 64-42. Grace led tonight by Dallin Draper with a whopping 25 of the 64 points that Grace put up tonight.
Almost half.
That is a great showing there for him. Also on the sheet, Mickelson with a 3-ball. Gilbert with 17, Clegg with 8, and a bucket from Lloyd and a bucket from Clegg. Evanston led tonight by Brighton Smith, 8 points from Mendez, 8 points from Clayton Cook, 4 from Caleb Welling, a 3-ball from, a field goal and a free throw from Cohen Morrow, 3 from Hill, and 7 from Kai Barker. That's your Jimmy John's Freaky Fast Recap, brought to you by Jimmy John's on 113 Front Street in Evanston, where fast and fresh meat. We're going to go ahead and move on to our Dr. McKay Franklin Precision Play of the Game, brought to you by Dr. McKay Franklin Precision Dentistry for the whole family. Call 307-789-8910 for your appointment today. And we're going to give it to Clayton Cook. He had multiple shots inside the paint where he did a great job just fighting his way inside the post, puts the shot up, and kissed it off the glass and in. So Clayton Cook, with that precision touch, gets our Dr. McKay Franklin Precision Play of the Game. What do you think about that, Dennis?
Yeah, absolutely. He went to the basics. He went back to knowing, if you get into the paint, you get closer to the rim, you get that high percentage shot. Not only do you get that high percentage shot, but you also get a chance of getting to the free throw line and even getting more points as well, which really benefited them in that second half, helping them get back into the game as far as a little bit mentally, maybe not obviously with the score necessarily, but they played a lot harder second half getting into that paint.
Time to move on to our Pepsi Player of the Game, brought to you by Western Wyoming Beverages. Pepsi, that's what I like. And what do we like? Well, we really liked Clayton Cook tonight because he's going to get our Player of the Game as well. 8 points for him. Really made a breakout. He had we thought was a breakout performance in Game 1 against Natrona County. Really came out and broke out tonight. I expect he's probably going to be one of those varsity players moving forward.
Yeah, absolutely. If you're able to step up when needed and you're able to make those shots, those points, these coaches are looking for players early in the season to see who can be playing during the season as well, in the regular season. And if you're able to step up during the preseason, he's going to be huge during the regular season as well.
That was our Dr. McKay Franklin Precision Play of the Game, brought to you by Dr. McKay Franklin Precision Dentistry for the whole family. Call 307-789-8910 for your appointment today. And also our Pepsi Player of the Game, brought to you by Western Wyoming Beverages. Pepsi, that's what I like. And that is going to do it for the boys' journey at the 2022 Flaming Gorge Classic here at Green River High School, and do it for our broadcast today. On behalf of our producer back at the studio, the great Colton Bagley, as well as our other producer, the great Sean Hando. Our executive producer is the irreplaceable Val Cook. Our sales manager, Matt Petrie. Our sales associate, Julie Burley. Our office manager, Kayleen Anderson, and the rest of the staff at My Local Radio Sports. We've got voice of the Rich Rebels in Utah, Mr. Aaron Poling, voice of the Preston Indians in Idaho, Mr. Dan Hubbard, and my good friend, voice of the Westside Pirates in Idaho, Mr. Cody Olson, and my broadcast partner, voice of the Valley, Mr. Dennis Bedwell. I'm Elan Olliff, saying we will see you next time the ball flies, which will be right here on K9 and MyLocalRadio.com when we bring you Evanston's Lady Red Devils' final game of the 2022 Flaming Gorge Classic against a great 3A opponent, Pinedale, live from Lincoln Middle School. Pregame at 5:45. First serve tip-off at 6 o'clock. Thank you guys so much. Have a great night. Take care, and we'll talk to you guys in a few hours.
The proceeding has been a wholly owned production of MyLocalRadio.com and Cook Brothers Broadcasting, no portion of which may be used or rebroadcast without the express written consent of Old West Media Incorporated. Thank you for joining us on this First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Evanston Red Devil Sports on MyLocalRadio.com. Until next time, go Devils!